and welcome to another edition of the Alter Confusion Thursday Night Hangout.
Are you sure it's Thursday, sir? I'm very confused.
God, I hope so, because if it isn't, we got problems.
So, has there ever been, like a Wednesday night, you start getting ready for the show, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, shit, it's not actually Thursday?
No.
I thought I was the only one. Apparently I am the only one.
Yeah.
I've started to drive to your house before on Wednesdays.
Oh, crap. He just said it's Friday.
Oh, well, you know what? We're doing a special Friday night show.
Yeah.
But you know the best part? If it's Friday, guess what tomorrow is?
Saturday?
And we don't have to go to work tomorrow.
No, that's the honeydew day.
Oh.
You got stuff around that you can do.
So you're saying I should not listen to that tomorrow. Oh, well, I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I know. You don't. I do. Is that not that there's anything wrong with that?
I'm just saying. There's different ways of handling your work days.
Sorry. Indeed. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, is the Thursday Night Hangout. I, of course, am your host, Charlie. I'm joined once again by the prolific commoner himself, Zealeus.
And, of course, you want to see my comments, you must join the Discord of life.
And the American way.
Is Discord really an American way of life?
We're going to make it.
Okay, I like the way you think so.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a show that's for you, the audience, and by you, the audience. And so we've got a couple topics that we want to chit-chat about. The first, of course, the big one, is the fact that there's going to be a PlayStation Classic console.
So I can already guess Charlie's thoughts about this.
This is the dumbest fucking thing you could think of.
And guess what? It's going to sell like fucking hotcakes, just like the little Nintendo NES thingamabobber.
Well, yes, of course it's going to. But the thing is, it's dumb.
Is it though? Think about it. How many games do you get on this device?
20.
20. How much does it cost?
What's it, 80?
$100.
$100.
So for $100, 20 games, that's $5 a game. That's not a bad deal. And it works. Who knows if my old PlayStation that's been sitting in my grandma's basement for the last 8 years is working.
Your grandma has a basement?
She does now.
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna go look up how much it costs for a PlayStation, original PlayStation.
All right, this is a fair question. Can you even still buy it on Amazon?
I'm sure you could.
Would eBay be a better place to look?
Probably, but
I think it might be better like finding out on eBay. Because like when you look on Amazon, it's all looking for like PlayStation 4s and stuff.
I know. What are the 20 games? They've only revealed a couple of them.
Well, of course, the biggest one is Final Fantasy VII. Of course, is one of them.
Let's see. The games that they have.
They're all genre-defining, though.
Oh, for God's sakes. Let's see. They have Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, and Ridge Racer Type 4. Ooh. And it will be launching December 3rd, and they have not revealed any of the other games. Not playoffs, good lord. Playoffs!
So he says...
Oh, here we go. The original.
Oh, there we go. $50, 70
Yeah, so we're talking... Look at this. 2 controllers, 12 games. So, plus you get additional games. You could probably get 8 games you could probably get more than 8 games for the extra, $15?
I would say I could see the rationale for people purchasing that, okay? Like, you're a parent or grandparent, and you're out, and you see like, oh, it's this cool PlayStation thing for $100. It comes with 20 games. Why not?
6 games.
At random. Wait, scroll back up though.
Pick 6. Oh, you get to pick 6 of these games.
No, pull for a second.
What?
6 games will be included at random unless
you specify.
Okay, there you go.
God, Zealeus.
I had to wait for let me read.
You can get most of the classics on PlayStation 4 anyways. Why buy another console? Because it's that new shiny thing. I mean, that's really what it is. We live in a society where you have to have the cool latest thing. And the cool latest thing is going to be the PlayStation Classic. Which, here's the disclaimer yet again. AlteredConfusion does not condone the use of emulators in any shape or form. However... Yeah, yes, new shiny things are overrated, and it's that.
I like shiny beer.
It's like the, it's like you get that brand new toy, that hot item toy when you're a kid, and you play with it for like 3 days and you forget about it. But your parents bend over backwards, had to like fight 10 different individuals to get the damn thing, and you were like, yeah, it's so happy, and then you're just like, yeah, it's kind of boring.
Well, I think one of the problems, I think my biggest issue.
Looking at you, new iPhone. Yep.
Looking at the new iPhone, like if you basically have anything newer than a 7, there's absolutely no reason to upgrade. Even the 6.
I don't even know what I have. Do I have a 6, 7?
I don't know. So my
I could
biggest
probably look at my phone. But
problem, man, that'd be overrated. My biggest problem with the PlayStation is I feel like that shiny feel of like, look at me, I'm all in one device. Like that Thunder is already stolen by Nintendo. Like it's already been done.
I'm waiting for the Xbox Classic.
What about the N64 Classic? You could have a remastered version of GoldenEye.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to have Pierce Brosnan in it.
Oh.
Because that copy that thing is done.
So I'm like, my guess is this is probably gonna be one of those like small release it's not like Sony's gonna make a whole lot of money off of this. Whatever. I'm not buying it. I can tell you that right now.
No, God no.
I know Charlie's not going to, obviously.
No.
Now the only reason I would be somewhat tempted is this: A, I don't have a PS4, and B, I have never had my own PlayStation device. So from that perspective,
You want to borrow my PlayStation 2?
no thanks.
I got 2 of them.
I know.
I'm just saying.
But from that perspective, if
You
I
want to
didn't
borrow
have,
some of my PlayStation 1 games?
if I didn't have friends who let me borrow their devices because I'm not cool, then I might be tempted to be like, hey, I can check out this part of my potential youth that I missed. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Let me pull this back up because I am very curious about one thing. Did they list how many controllers this thing's coming with?
2.
It is coming with 2 controllers.
Yes.
Okay.
But no power cable, but it's powered by standard USB. So if you have a regular USB power jack, it should work. And it's a third the size.
Who the F cares? Who cares about Pierce? Odd job.
No,
Not oddball, odd job, which is outlawed.
you're a jerk.
And who is Rare Entertainment, I believe was the developer of that. They finally came out and said that Odd Job was cheat
Yes.
because the hitbox was smaller than the actual character, and he was kneeling the entire time.
It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Not cool.
But keeping in the vein of GoldenEye, I know we talked about this before with the fact that everyone's going, that Idris Elba should be the next GoldenEye, and Idris Elba's going, the next Bond, and Alba's like, no. So let's brief this subject real quick.
Okay.
In your mind, does 007, James Bond, have to be a white guy?
No. Let's go even further. Does 007 have to be a guy?
See, the thing is, 007's always been associated with James Bond. Now, it could be like Jamie Bond, so I guess it could be female.
Well, of course, I'm kind of leaning towards the doctor here.
Try playing GoldenEye with a steering wheel. Life just isn't fair sometimes.
That doesn't sound very ergonomically
Wow,
advantageous.
that would probably suck balls.
Well, it's kind of like the doctor had always been a male, a white male at that, and all of a sudden it's a female. Why couldn't James Bond? You're right, though. James Bond, obviously, it's James Bond.
Yeah.
It's a male.
The doctor, anyone and everyone can be a doctor. Also, in the Doctor Who universe, there's aliens. So what's to say that Doctor Who couldn't be an alien? Because he changes appearances.
See, I have a theory that every show ever made has aliens, just like Earth. They just haven't been developed into the storyline yet.
No, they're there. They're just masquerading as humans.
Yeah, it works for me. So, like 007, like they could do a take on that as a female, which I guess they kind of did with, what was the red, the one with Scarlett Johansson? Or
No, you're thinking about the one that should have been Black Widow, but was Red Sparrow with
Yeah, it's Red
what's
Sparrow.
her face
The
from
blonde hair.
the Hunger Games.
Yes.
No. That's not actually the one that's.
But the
more
one that was
James
really
Bond-ish.
good was the one with Therese Thorson. I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you just Charlene Theron.
Sure, whatever.
Charlize Theron? Is that what you said? Anyways, and that was called, what was it called? Neon.
It was really good. I really enjoyed that one.
I will giggle it for you, third.
That was, you're right, much closer to James Bond. It was.
Well, I mean,
thoroughly
they
enjoyable.
basically said that was like the female James Bond right there.
Yeah, it was good. I would definitely love to see another one of those, but I don't know what's going to happen or not. It's a good question.
Hold Hold on, we're looking it up. Give me a second.
We must know the truth.
Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, Atomic Blonde.
In your opinion, hold on.
Oh, we have opinions. I'll be sure to share it.
In your opinion, what classic games are worth playing if I haven't already played them? Better question, what platform? Because the problem is...
I feel like with this question, I feel like certain genres...
It also depends on what type of genre you like to play.
But I think like some genres, like for instance, I think action games, this is my personal... I think action games, like GoldenEye specifically, let's say FPS like GoldenEye, they don't age very well. Like if you played a modern FPS, and you go back to GoldenEye, like the way you aim and move and all that stuff, it feels very archaic and just miserable.
You mean arcadey instead of arcadic? You get it? Oh.
So some games are like a racing game. Racing games, a lot of the big things is pixels, right? I mean, you want it to be pretty. Obviously, you want to have control and all that stuff. Or action games, if you try going back...
I want to dispute that racing game immediately, and
okay.
Because one of the most popular racing games is Mario Kart.
Okay.
Keep on, though.
I'm just saying, in general, I think certain genres lend themselves better than others. Like, I think, for instance, a RTS or strategy game that maybe isn't as FPS or graphically intensive, it's more about the gameplay, I think maybe those translate better over time.
Oh, no. RTS, I would think, benefits heavily from graphical enhancements to allow for zooming in and zooming out, so that your units aren't blurry from far away.
Okay.
Turn-based strategy, I think that was probably... Okay, any platform I enjoy, JRPGs and other story-driven games. Okay, so I'll answer this question. Zealeus will sit on the sideline.
Story-driven games.
What is that?
I don't understand a story.
Okay, okay. I would say, and I haven't played all of it, but I would say that one of the better JRPGs that was ever made, besides Chrono Trigger, which is on every single freaking platform known to man, has to be Suikoden 2.
I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say it.
I know, yes.
I own all the Suikodens except for 2.
I asked for a copy of it at Dragon Con. They did have it.
Actually, since we're asking, let's just see how much Suikoden...
So, while he finds that, speaking of our story-driven RPGs, though, what I would actually recommend is basically every BioWare game ever made.
You played it? You bastard!
Basically, all BioWare games are still worth playing, in my opinion. And I think the graphics on the BioWare games have held up very well, too, all things considered. So I would definitely go play Jade Empire.
Yeah, it's only $150 now.
Wow. Jade Empire, you got KOTOR. Of course, you have all of the Mass Effects. So I would definitely go check out BioWare games.
JRPG. See, the thing is, I went through a phase of trying to play I don't know, in my mind, I was like, I am the rebel gamer. Everyone's playing the Game Boy, so I got myself a Game Gear.
Oh, gosh.
Everyone's playing Final Fantasy Tactics, so I got Cardia, which wasn't a bad game, but if you look at the cutscenes, oh my god, that does not age well.
Whereas like cutscenes. Yeah. Oh, cutscenes, that's a good point.
That hurts super duper bad. The cutscenes alone with the JRPG are worth the remaster.
I think the other big issue too, like let's take Diablo 1 for instance, right? Is that game was made for like an 800 by 600 screen. So when you start like trying to blow it up to like a 1080p or 2K or whatever,
1400 by 900.
it just looks bad. And it's not a bash of the game. It's just
that's why you just play in the damn window, dude. You don't go full screen.
No, there's no mode other than full screen mode.
No, you're the noob if you think that's the truth. I don't know. There's just so many. I mean, there's like Secret of Mana or Mana, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Mana.
That Mana, Manana.
Mene.
I think I just did the Manana. But did I just go badum? Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
There's just so many. I kind of feel like the SNES games age better than the PlayStation 1 era due to not being. Yes. So I think I absolutely agree. I think that's, in my honest opinion, I feel like the SNES was like that gold, still to this day has those like golden games that, due to the lack of cutscenes, they still have replayability because they're solid and they had to be.
Well, in SNES games, they also were still in the 2D art style, whereas PS1, they've really tried doing the 3D cube style.
Or 2.5.
Or 2.5, and I think that's the style that does not hold up very well over time.
And ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know what the hell 2.5D is, it's when you try to fake 3D.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest issue, I think, with the PlayStation 1. Well, many issues. But those type of graphics, I think, particularly do not hold up well.
Dated.
They look very, like, because it just looks so, like, it's almost like the old Tomb Raiders when people make fun of Lara Croft's old boobs because they're basically like a triangle, right? That's basically how the games...
Chicks don't usually have triangle boobs?
The ones, I don't know which ones you know. Whereas with the PlayStation 1 games, where they're trying to do that, those are the ones that look so like triangles instead of actual pixels.
Sorry. Oh my God, yes! Oh, I forgot about that game. There are so many good SNES games. You got Uniracer, which was a terrible game, but at the same time was awesome. It was a racing game where you were racing a unicycle against other unicycles through these crazy ass
Never played it.
mazes. Street Fighter 2, of course. Let's see here. Super Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, yes.
You got some Star Wars games. Blackthorn, really? Bomberman. I assume Laura just had different bras during the first game.
Custom made.
I'm sorry, Nakamoto. I am so sorry. And Nakamoto, it's amazing that you have shown up, man. What's up?
Nakamoto,
yes, it is messing you. It is kind of crazy that I am now on the whatever, the left, and he's on the right.
We actually switched sides. It was like a rain dance to be like, where's Nakamoto? We're going to switch sides to see if he makes him come back.
The real reason behind it is the simple fact that the preamp for the mics is now on my side, and so I'm the close one to the preamp. So
Stop being so logical.
I know.
Hey, what's up with logic in this house?
Let's see if I can find one other. Nah. Oh, there's a game called Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy by the fact that individuals continue to send Alt Confusion Funko Pops. Now, of course, if you are trying to see what Funko Pops that I am missing, I will send out the link once again for the spreadsheet.
I really think it's Charlie's alter ego who's sending it to him.
I don't have an alt. But anyway, here's the P.O. Box 1551 Dunwoody. That's Dunwoody, Village Parkway. Number 88276, Dunwoody, Georgia 30338. I have received 8. I've received 8 Funko Pops, which, believe me, I'm very happy about. But I really wish that someone would take credit because, like I said, Carnage. I got Carnage right there. I have a Venomized Captain America, which is cool as shit. Someone sent me Audrey Horne. Why did I
don't know.
Why is there a raiding party? Did you just dox yourself? Maybe. Who knows?
I'm very confused.
I got Deku from...
You'll have to come and find out, Echo. You'll just have to come to the address and see what's there.
Let's see if I can actually... Can I get the shared link for the spreadsheet?
Yeah. You sent it? Well, I don't know. Where is it?
Well, I did like the... First of all, ladies and gentlemen, freaking Google Docs sucks balls at trying to embed a document.
Yes, it does.
Oh my lord. It's like, yeah, I want to embed this document. Okay, we're going to put it in this where you can't see shit.
You can resize it using the HTML editor, though.
No, you can't. I'll show you. Hold on. Once I actually gain control of this.
There it is.
Get shareable link.
Yep.
That's anyone can view. Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
You don't want anybody to be able to edit it.
Dear God, no. Wow, cool new set. Worst audio.
Where's audio? What's
Hold on.
wrong with the audio?
Oh, fuck. I know what it is.
Did
Hold
you
on.
forget to change the mics?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Every once in a while, Charlie forgets to do shit. And it's you, my friends.
How do we sound now?
We must sound sexually amazing now. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the link for the spreadsheet of Funko Pops, which I believe, let's just take a quick look here. Oh, it is, okay, so we are now at 189. No, sorry, 189. I did say that, 189.
Yes.
Yes, okay. My brain, no worky.
Good job.
Thank you.
What's your favorite Funko Pop?
My favorite Funko Pop.
Yes, what's your favorite?
Ooh,
Got pick
good
one.
question.
There can only be one.
I'm going to be totally honest with you.
Don't say I don't have any. That's
No. I'm going to have to say that I'm more of a set type of person.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And I have to say that the most excited one, because I think I own all of them now, the base ones, not the special edition ones, is the Gravity Falls Funko Pops.
Cool.
So Bill Cipher and Little Dipper and a bunch of other guys. Let's see if I have any right behind me here. There's Bob Ross and a raccoon.
It's very useful.
Oh, and also, my only Funko Pop is John Oliver. Oh, I don't have a John Oliver.
Oh, no.
Damn it, you've got one I don't have.
You should send it to Charlie.
I do like the Batman imposters, though. I don't know if you could see this really well, but here is the... it's not bad.
We have not discussed
Batman imposter.
ray tracing or the new 2080s yet. I haven't read about that. I've
Jesus.
seen that the 2080s were released, but I've not actually read the reviews because, let's be honest, I'm never buying a 2080.
Okay, so here's the thing. Ray tracing is the most spot-on realistic thing that you can for immersion purposes. However, the computation required to do ray tracing, because it has to do it, it's constantly basically shooting out lines to basically map out an area, is so processor intensive,
Which I'm guessing is what the 2080 is supposed to do.
that most computers will probably boil in their own skin.
Sweet, I could cook eggs on my new ray tracer 2080.
Look at this one.
Maybe that's what I needed.
Gwindom. So anyways, as you can see, and Sam has pointed out, we did change up the layout. That's so that we can give you more than just the red background, and we can show off some of my Funko Pops. And I feel like I should probably rotate some of these Funko Pops ever so often, just to see if you guys are paying attention.
You know what you should have? You should have like a little conveyor belt. And it's just a constant rotation going around your
Like
house.
one of those Japanese sushi restaurants?
Yes! I was thinking more like the tray conveyor belt at the college campus that you put your dirty juices on to go around.
Well, that too, but the same concept for the...
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so there's this phenomenon that's going on with Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that, and they're taking very popular intellectual property IPs for movies and TV shows, and they're either trying to bring it back, trying to remaster it, or if it's animated, they're trying to make it live action. Of course, the latest and I don't want to say greatest because I haven't seen it yet, but the latest to get that live action treatment is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I know that there are a shit ton of people out there who still have that terrible sour taste in your mouth from the
It doesn't exist.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong thing, whereas if you want to see, what is it called, whitewashing to the extreme, watch that movie.
It does not exist.
Fine. Watch that poor interpretation of what could have been, but isn't.
The thing that bothers me most is they
Yeah.
don't even have their Last Airbender, the television series, on Netflix. The animated version.
Because it's Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon
I know.
does not allow any streaming. It's Viacom. You can't. The only way to watch Nickelodeon stuff is if you have a cable or a satellite TV subscription.
It sucks because they used to have it.
Yes, and then Viacom goes, this is stupid. Why would we allow for streaming?
I know, because I watched like the first 2 seasons, all of a sudden went off. I was like, no! So,
Yeah.
that's really sad.
Yeah. But yeah. So, of course, Netflix comes out. They're going to do a live action Avatar The Last Airbender. Could be good. I don't know. I mean, Netflix is doing a pretty good job. However,
I feel like they throw darts.
true, there are a couple shows, and Netflix is basically, because of the size they've grown, they've had to become more selective about what they renew and what they don't. Now, of course, there are probably certain shows out there or movies that require 1 or 2 seasons or movies in order to really, kickstart it. But if you've got a big enough name behind it, then you get a sequel. That, of course, I'm alluding to the, oh my gosh, what's the name of that movie? The Will Smith movie.
Oh, yes, the one with the alien blue dude.
The Orc.
Yes, I never actually watched it.
What's it called?
I know exactly.
People of the interwebs.
Okay,
Tell me. Or
so-
I'll just, you talk, I'll Google
Speaking
it.
of Airbender, I don't. Did we talk last week about the other? Well, not other animated series, but a video game that is also going to be coming to live action. Did we talk about that?
Nope, go for it.
So Witcher 3 is also coming to Netflix. And the lead of that, which I'm actually really super excited about, is, what's his first name? It's Cavill, whatever his first name is.
Henry.
Henry Cavill, yeah. Who, to me,
Right is the name of the movie by Will Smith.
to me was the star of The Tudors. He was never in Superman to me. That's where I loved him, was actually in The Tudors. He was great in that television series.
Can we all agree that none of these DC movies out there actually exist because they're a travesty?
Except for one.
Which one?
Wonder Woman.
Yes. And you know what makes that one absolutely 100% amazing? You had a female director who actually knew her shit and wanted to stay true to the origin story. Oh, what a brilliant idea! Stay true to the origin story, not try to Hollywood glamorize it. Holy crap! I'm just saying.
And it wasn't who does a lot of them? Zack Snyder? Is that who does a lot of them?
Zack Snyder.
He does a couple of them.
I know that Zack Snyder did the Watchmen, but I will look it up real quick for you. He did 300. He did
Which I liked.
Yeah, he's found a way to screw up.
Yeah,
some
so he
movies.
did Suicide Squad. Wait, he's doing Suicide Squad 2. Ew.
Yep. Okay, so we'll look at director here. Sucker Punch.
Which wasn't bad, actually.
Which is that the one that has like the Dream and Dream?
Yes, I like Sucker Punch.
That one could have been good.
I thought it was good. Okay, then you have Batman versus...
Did you say tetes? Yes, there were tetes in it.
And then you have Batman versus Superman,
Which is terrible.
It literally makes me want to... The entire premise of the movie just pisses me off. Like, everything about
Man
that
of
movie.
Steel, terrible. Watchmen. Okay, so I am in the minority when it comes to Watchmen. The thing is, I read the graphic comic, okay? And Watchmen is not a happy-go-lucky, like, oh, the superheroes are amazing.
No, it's not.
It's a very dark, depressing thing.
It's a human
He
comic.
did a very good job of making sure it translated from the graphic novel to the movie screen. Of course, there was one big difference. There was one, but it was because of, like, since it's when the hell did it come out? I just want to make sure. 2009. Technology had changed, so he updated it to that.
Okay.
Otherwise, he kept almost specifically, consistent with the source material, which I was okay with. Everyone's like, oh, God, so terrible, so boring. What about that random sex scene in the owl glider? Yeah, it's there. It happened, so. But yeah, okay, so
I'm actually excited about The Witcher because I
okay,
really
so the
like
Henry
Henry
Cavill
Cavill.
thing is that a live action or is he voicing it? Because that was the confusing.
I'm pretty
thing.
sure it's live action. From everything I've seen, it's live action.
Well, okay, I'll just since
That's
we're looking at Zack Snyder, I'll just go Batman versus Superman, so I can then. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing.
6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Henry Cavill. Which, of course, he's 100% out of Superman.
So 8 episodes of The Witcher, pre-production.
Geralt of Rivia, a solitary monster hunter, struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than beasts.
Now the real question is, who's going to be the ladies? Because I think he'll do a fine job. I'm not worried about him, but he has some good ladies with him too.
Oh, of course.
That's a big part of it.
We'll begin by adapting the books before the video. Ooh, they're going to go after the books before the video game. Interesting.
There's a lot of books on it too, on The Witcher. Maybe I'll have to actually look into them.
Oh, okay. So this brings up a good point. Let's say that you have a property, right? And let's say that it is. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, you could chime in at any time by going to the chat room. Let's say that you have a very popular. We'll just go with video game because it's the easiest one to go. Let's say it's there's a very popular video game that they're going to translate into either a TV series or a movie. However, it first originated in book form. If they went with if their source was the video game and not the actual books, would that affect your want to see that? If you knew that the books were there, Peter Dinklage as Lex Luthor. Ooh. I wouldn't put him as Lex Luthor because Lex Luthor, I would put him as. You talk. I have to remember something.
You never finished your question.
All I'm saying is that would you, if you knew that there was books on let's say, okay, let's just do James Bond. Of course, there's books before the video game. So let's say that they're making a GoldenEye game based, and everyone goes, oh, GoldenEye, that Nintendo 64 game. If they basically did just off the Nintendo 64 game instead of like pulling in the resources of the book, how would you feel about that?
In that case, for me, there's probably a higher bar for me to like the movie, but I can certainly still like the movie regardless.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot easier, like, for it to sink really quickly if it doesn't follow the source material, but at the same time, if it's a good movie in its own right, the fact it follows the source material is just like a cherry on top. Like, let's just take, for instance, all the Marvel stuff. Do you know how much I know? Actually, not just me, let's be honest. Do you know how much most people actually know about the Marvel MCU source material? Not a whole lot. And yet, look how it's doing in the theaters. Because, I mean, yes, I know a pull from the Marvel source material, but the way that they've used that source material to create this MCU universe has been so phenomenally done that it's derailed so much from that source material that, except for like your most die-hard Marvel fans, nobody really cares anymore if it's following the source material.
But to be honest with you, the biggest thing...
But, sorry,
the biggest thing that has to do anything with Marvel, and they've got this right, which is like, I can't understand why it's so difficult for people not to get this right, is that the villains don't die. Yes, Spider-Man, but Spider-Man was, all those were done by Fox. When you talk about Disney and Marvel, the bad guys are defeated. They aren't dead. Yeah. They're defeated.
Yeah. So I think Marvel also kicked it out of the park with the first Iron Man. And but that kind of gave them the liberty then going forward to be able to do that.
Yep.
Whereas, you know, if let's just say Iron Man ended up being like another Fantastic Four, right? Where it's like, well, this is terrible. We really wouldn't have the MCU today like we do. So
I want to cry every single time you say Fantastic Four.
Well, we all do. It's like saying Green Lantern. It's like a bad horror movie. So I think if you get it right, it gives you a lot more latitude to stray from that story. But if you can't get it right, try sticking to the source material.
Real quick, if in my personal opinion, and it might just be, could be just a terrible person, but if I was going to put Peter Dinklage in anything, I'd put him as MODOK, which is this gentleman right here.
I see Peter Dinklage in that. He's like an evil imp who can do lasers from his forehead.
Let's be honest, come on. I mean, I'm just saying. No, but come on, MODOK. Yeah.
And that smile is like when he
and
did
the
something.
mind beam. The mind beam!
Yeah, I buy it.
It's just sad that, I mean, you know.
Like, okay, so a good example probably is Harry Potter, right?
Yep.
I watched, I think, Order of the Phoenix movie like 2 days after I finished the book. I hated that movie because, like, all I could think about was how it was deviating from the book itself, right? And I was like, they're missing this scene, they're missing this scene, they screw up this scene, this isn't correct, right? But earlier this year, I watched all 8 movies again on HBO Go because they're there to play, and I enjoyed all the movies just fine. Because I knew the original source material a little bit, I mean, because I read them, but I didn't have it like side by side to compare it into my head. So in that case, it didn't really bother me.
I'm a purist, damn it. If you're going to make Harry Potter, do it right.
Oh, we know.
So, but the thing is, like, okay, so when I make that kind of statement, a lot of people are like, well, what about Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones isn't exactly the Song of Ice and Fire. You know, it's there's some deviations. Yes, but George R.R. Martin was like, well, first of all, in order for them to sign the deal, George R.R. Martin had to give away how the damn thing's going to end. But second of all, George R.R. Martin understood that there's a shit ton of characters that you're not going to be able to have on the screen. Now, that being said, Harry Potter's cast versus the Game of Thrones cast is minuscule. So when you have a mischievous poltergeist that kind of shapes scenes early on in the stories and you completely didn't make them disappear, Peeves should be in it, damn it. Peeves should have been in the early Harry Potters. That's it. I'm done.
Did you sign the petition? The what is one of those online petitions to make him?
Yeah, what is it? The oh God, what the hell is it? If you get 50,000
Yeah.
signatures, we'll talk about it.
I keep on thinking of GoFundMe because everybody does those now instead.
Did you hear about that? The GoFundMe that's gone absolutely batshit nuts bad.
To fire Willie Target.
No. There was a homeless guy who used his last $20 to buy gas for this lady who had broken down the highway, and she was so like impressed by him that she started a GoFundMe to like raise money to get him off the streets and all that stuff. And it turned out that her husband and her utilized almost all of that on luxury cars and stuff, and not on the dude. So he's suing them.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is sick. It's absolutely terrible. Sick. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the ability to do so, please donate to verified, and I want to stress, verified South Carolina relief funds, especially as caused by Hurricane Florence, to try to help with the reconstruction of that area. Now, of course, if you want to talk about reconstruction, then, ladies and gentlemen, continue to pump money into Puerto Rico. Even if our dude that controls the country says that he's done an amazing job, don't listen to him. Continue to try to help those in Puerto Rico, as that island is still in shit-tastic shape. All right, speaking of being charitable, ladies and gentlemen, there's a beautiful thing called Extra Life. You may have noticed that there is an icon right here to the, I don't know, that side of Zealeus. Extra Life is an event held by the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. There are affiliates all over the U.S. that fall underneath this, and it's basically gamers like ourselves who pledge to game for 24 hours and raise money. It's like a walkathon, but instead of walking, you get to play games for 24 hours.
And you get to watch Charlie play for 24 hours.
Yes, I will be playing for 24 hours. I have not decided on what games I'm going to be playing.
You should decide now.
But I will say this: since I do have the capture card, it could be a Nintendo Switch game, could be a PC game.
Could it be a Xbox 360 game?
Or an Xbox One game? Yeah.
The Xbone?
Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is just switch out the HDMI cable.
Switch it out!
WC Fields hated kids. Everyone loves kids. Florida keeps dodging bullets. As of late, yes. But when I lived in Orlando, we had 3 hurricanes, literally in a span of like a couple months.
And right now they're getting hit big time by the red tide also. The West Coast there in the Gulf is getting hammered by yucky algae and other yucky things.
Algae. Where are those?
Not
actually,
the good kind.
No. You keep, like, it scares the crap out of me when you hear these, like, reports of these, jellyfish. Like, these swarms of jellyfish that literally just, like,
Oh,
you can't even go into the water.
No, because last year around this time, we actually got hit by Hurricane Irma. Where did that go through? Was that Florida? Or where?
Alabama, I think.
Was that Alabama came
think
through
so.
to get to us?
But it got to us
Oh, yeah.
because I had to call the insurance company about it.
Well, a conference I was at today was canceled last year at the same time because it was
Irma.
right around this week.
Yeah,
Or
it was
last week.
September last year.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah.
Or are we still in September? I don't even know.
Yeah, we're in September.
Okay, I lose track.
We got a couple more days in September.
You
like
never know.
10.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm in
10
the
more
right
days
month.
in
Good to know
September.
I'm still in the right month.
Yay! So, let's see. What else we got here?
I feel like we got one more topic.
Yes, we do have one more topic. If I can find it. Maybe we don't. I thought we did, but I will run around real quick and
Charlie's always running around like a chicken with his head chopped on. And he
chopped
gets,
on.
Of course, it gets reattached with some great sutures from Dr. Frankenstein. That's what happens. Make sure he's good to go, sir. Yes.
I had something else, but I can't remember anyways. But we'll just, ladies and gentlemen, at any point, if you have any topics you'd like for us to talk about, please drop it in the chat window and we will cover it.
So have you beat, what's the game you're playing on the Switch? The one
Octopath Traveler?
Did you beat that?
No.
Are you going to? I thought you talked about the ending.
Yeah. The ending is shit.
Oh.
I'm not gonna, and that's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers. Oh my God. Atlanta Falcons 1-1, another Super run. Well, they literally have to get everyone back that they just threw on IR. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is the team getting healthy?
I'm gonna go with the dark horse of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As long as Fitzpatrick is at the quarterback position and they just get rid of famous Jameis.
I'll take it. And I don't think anybody's going to cheer against them either, though. They'd be like, America's team. I can see that. I mean, who doesn't like Conor McGregor's drunken older dad or uncle?
No, it's the older drunk brother.
Yeah.
Let's do some. Let's
That
do
went to
some.
Harvard.
Let's do some shout outs real quick here, ladies and gentlemen. There is an amazing book publishing company out there that has some really cool books that you definitely need to check out, and that, of course, is the Burning Willow Press publisher. They have the books that I've read by them are all by Kendra Souter. I actually have a couple of signed posters up there for some of her novellas. Top-notch stuff. Definitely check them out. BWP, Burning Willow Press. Now, speaking of course, if we're going to be doing shout-outs, we, of course, got to do a personal shout-out to ourselves, and that, ladies and gentlemen,
To us?
yes, to us, is the beautiful thing called...
Patreon!
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
It did not go as
By
easy
using
as I thought.
Patreon, you can help fund Charlie's need to learn how to use this software called OBS. I'm sure there's online lessons you could pay to take. They'll teach him how to do this correctly.
What the hell? I can't... Oh, there it is. Sorry, I couldn't
Did
find...
you find it?
Yeah. It's listed as image 1. That's why I couldn't find the dang...
And of course, a
XLF
shout
thing.
out to Sam for just being a
Shout
great
out to
person.
Sam Gretzoff
Who doesn't love some
and
Sam?
his absolute insane love for Battlefield. But ladies and gentlemen,
Battlefield 8.
Patreon, of course, is a way for you to give back to Anne Rose the cat. All right, well, son of a bitch,
We have jump shark.
I lost this battle because Zealeus just, yeah, you've got Zealeus's undivided attention
Thanks,
now.
Sam. I'm just going to go home to my cat now.
All right, so Patreon is a way for you, the audience, the fans, to help Alter Confusion in some way. It's a monthly donation. You can donate anywhere between $1 and above.
All right, we're starting at a low threshold.
It's like
$200,
$100.
$200.
No, and that helps with the upkeep of all of Alter Confusion's equipment, as well as helps us get to conventions that we might want to go to. The The latest, of course, potentially being Chattacon, which will be happening at the end of January 2019. And of course, we were able to raise enough money to gain a capture card so that now Altered Confusion can play our Nintendo Switch games. That I've played some Octopath Traveler, I've played some Dead Cells, and last night I went and played some Bastion.
Bastion! That's a throwback.
I know, but it's so good. The soundtrack alone was what was like, I don't care. Like, I want to just listen to the soundtrack. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. I love Supergiant games. All the games that they've come out with, I'm like, yes, I have to get them.
They're instant buys.
And yes, I have to buy the soundtrack. And yes, I have to buy the poster.
And did you get a new controller?
Yes. So, so I have, I've got this controller for the Switch, and you basically lock in the two controller sides. Yeah, Joy-Cons on there. But I just felt like if I'm going to do a lot of button mashing, that I really need to get a true controller that's built for the button mashing. So I got this one. Of course, it is Mario themed. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah.
Now, could you just use like a regular Xbox controller, or?
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it's a USB connection. I probably could have just used a regular.
I don't know.
But I was just like, well, I don't know, because it's different button layouts. Like for these four. I don't know, but anyway.
But that's made for the Switch?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, hello, it's got Mario all over it.
I don't know, man. It could be counterfeit.
No. But anyways, yes, Patreon is a great way to help Altered Confusion out with all of its expenses around the conventions and whatnot. So if you can do a monthly donation, that'd be phenomenal. If you do not feel comfortable about doing a monthly donation, you of course can do a one-time donation by clicking on the Donate Now button either below this or going to www.alteredconfusion.com. There is a Donate Now button on the left-hand side, and that of course will be a one-time PayPal payment to the Altered Confusion Fund. Zealeus does not get to use the money for Rose. I do not get to use the money for anything outside of Altered Confusion. It is.
But Rose is an official member of Altered Confusion.
Yet Rose has never appeared in anything Altered Confusion.
Well, guess what I'm bringing next week?
No, you're not. Altered Confusion is a limited liability company, and so all that money goes into that. If you are looking to find us on many of our social media platforms, you of course can go to our Facebook page
at www.facebook.com/AlteredConfusion.
If you're looking for all the latest videos, you can go to our YouTube page
at youtube.com/AlteredConfusionLLC.
And of course, if you're looking for the Twitch channel, which if you're watching this live, you're already there, but if you are watching this recorded, twitch.tv/AlteredConfusion. And of course, the one that makes all the girls scream, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can
find us at AlteredConfusio without the N, because
the N would break the internet.
Oh no!
And of course, if you want to go super duper old school, you can of course go to www.AlteredConfusion.com, or if you're like Zealeus and the vast majority of the internet, just go to Google or Bing or AltaVista or
Dogpile,
or whatever search engine you ask Lycos, and just
AOL.
Type in Altered Confusion, and that will show you the website to get you to where you need to go.
Just don't load up our Stormloader version.
No. Stormloader, we never had Stormloader for Altered Confusion. That was Crystal Prime.
That's right.
WordPress, there's an Altered Confusion WordPress out there, which is super duper dated. I mean, you can go there, but we haven't updated in like 7 years.
That's old school, man.
I think I tried to shut it down, but I don't think it actually worked.
You gave up. You're like, it's fine.
Nah, that's fine.
People figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we do this Thursday night hangout every Thursday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Time to 9:15-ish Eastern Standard Time. We also do official streams of games Sundays and Tuesdays from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and that usually revolves around me playing games. As of late, I've been playing a lot of Nintendo Switch games, but that does not mean that I can't switch back to some of the PC games. Excuse me.
So is Bastion on the Switch?
Yeah, cool. Which is why I was playing it.
Well,
I was like, oh, it just got released for the Switch, and done. Oh, I own it on the PC. I own it on the Xbox 360.
There you go.
I own it on my iPad, which doesn't work anymore.
Oh. Poor iPad.
Well, it's an iPad 2. It's been charged so many times that it dead. Like I can't even. It won't even turn on if it's like plugged into the wall. That's how dead the battery is. It's like dead. And I'm like, they're like, like if I don't move and it's plugged in, it'll work. It's not going to work ever again.
No, it's done for.
Yeah,
the iPad 2 is old.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Dun.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in helping out Altered Confusion, of course, in any way that may not be financial, the best way for you to help us out is every single time that you see something that we do that you like, be it a video, be it a post, something random. If you can not only like it or favorite it, but share it, retweet it, or something along those lines, that would be phenomenal. I know that I did not send this to YouTube, and I apologize. But for the first time in a long time, I did an Altered Confusion Instagram video with my amazing voice.
I'm in awe.
If you've been following Altered Confusion for a while, you would recognize.
Oh gosh. No, what have you done? What have you, Sam? Why is he doing this? Make him stop.
Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Altered Confusion. I come to you live to a Thursday night hangout, just so that you know I'm still here.
That was frightening.
And on and on and on. Yeah.
You know what I miss more than anything else in the world, though?
What?
Stephen Hawking.
The shades are back. Yes, the webcomic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're very interested in the Altered Confusion webcomic, which has been gone for 5 years now.
As you should be.
All you got to do is go to www.alteredconfusion.com/comics, or you could just, I guess, Google. Is that even going to work? Let's just for shits and giggles, we're going to quickly Google Altered Confusion webcomic.
Oh. Well, yep.
Lost the confusion. It's the second choice.
Link. Oh, actually,
Your
go
page
back.
is- What?
Go back. I have an idea.
What?
Go to the search bar.
Search bar.
Search bar.
Search bar.
There you
Yep. Oh, hey, it pulls up the images too.
go. Yeah, so just search Altered Confusion comic.
Yeah.
And it's the first thing you see. And you can even see the images right there.
The last one, which would have been February 11th, 2013.
Nice.
And of course, the first one would be March 25th, 2018.
So in 3 years, you wrote a lot of comics.
Yes, I did. No, that's 5 years.
I thought you said 2011.
I thought I said 13. Did I say 13? Yeah, 13.
Okay, 5 years, yeah.
5 years.
It's still a lot in 5 years.
That's easily over 400 comics. Yeah, that's about right.
That's a pretty good turnout.
Which, of course, ladies and gentlemen, okay, there's a couple of projects that I continue to say, I'm going to do it, but I haven't done yet. And that, of course, and I'm going to need Zealeus' help on the first one, that is reissuing of Altered Confusion t-shirts.
Ooh.
And then also creating an Altered Confusion webcomic,
Book.
collector book.
Ooh.
Which I just need to sit down and actually get that shit done. I've reached out to one of the company behind Drive Through RPG. They also do something along the lines of a comic book stuff. I just need to get all of the templates and then move all those comics into the template and see what happens.
What could go wrong?
A lot of things.
Do you have them saved anywhere, or you just have to download them all?
No, I have them saved in a couple different places. I do have it on my Google Drive.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've basically reached the end of our show. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Altered Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. Of course, if you want to bring up a topic for the next show, or if you want to discuss something, you just hit us up through any of our social media means. Of course, we also do have a Discord channel. If you're looking for the link, hit us up. Or if you're watching this live on Twitch, you can just do !Discord, and that will give you the Discord link that you can then join the channel, and then you can basically throw your thoughts and whatnot into the realm. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Altered Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. For myself and Zealeus, it's been a pleasure giving you everything that comes out of our heads, our mouths, and of course, our hearts. We'll be back next. Well, I'll be back next Thursday with our our other host, Jason. Of course, Zealeus will unfortunately not be here, so we'll just have to, you know, struggle on.
I'll be swimming in the red tide.
There you go. That just sounds weird. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
American kids, keep on giving in the free world.
Amen to that, brother.